Nimbus, the space gate to Dark World is charged up and now open. Welcome back, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. It's your boy KDZ, bringing you guys another market watch. And again, guys, the reason why we do these videos is because I have a huge passion for trade card games. I love talking about trade card games, and I want to continue to build a community that has the same love and passion for admiring, excuse me, for admiring all those gorgeous lore windows as I do. And with that, let's get into it. You know, so we doing these market watches live, guys. You know, so there ain't no edits. This is all organic. This is all fresh. This is all off the top. Shooting these market watches live, outside, alive, with the life. Shooting alive with you guys, and you always want to hear the birds and the bees. Your occasional wind blowing, your occasional shiver because it may be cold. Your occasional deep breath, getting that fresh air. But today, closing in the end of October, the sunlight still shining brightly through the leaves, casting a golden gleam. And it's crazy because it's the third weekend in October. And apparently, like over the last 80 years, Alabama has played Tennessee on the third weekend in October over like the last 80 years at least. And what else I thought was interesting is that not only is that happening this weekend, of course you got NFL football, but then this is the weekend right before the start of the NBA season. So I wonder how long ago the NBA season started having its season start after the third weekend in October. And then daddy duties. You're not right now, boy. But yeah, like, and then also there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! YCS this weekend. YCS India is happening right now, which I'm about to go in on, which is so crazy. Like, there's so many cards to talk. Like, the way this format is right now, it's like it's almost goated because Konami has created the best deck in the format to be back row oriented. So because of that, there's this back and forth play style promotion that's happening right now. Like, I've watched at least 6 or 7 duels from Swiss, and there's been like 3 or 4 times that the round one or the first duel of the round is going like 25-30 minutes because there's so much back and forth. There's so much interaction. Like, it's true Yu-Gi-Oh right now. And then the other thing about it was it's so diverse that you had round 4, somebody bring Exodia and beat tier elements in round 4 of a YCS with Exodia. That's how diverse our format is right now, guys. And there's a couple cards I want to go over in that regard as well. Hold on, though. But not only is a YCS happening, there's a Pokemon regional happening. And then the other thing was that I was listening on stream, and Billy Brake was talking to somebody about a duel that they had like almost exactly 11 years ago in a day. They had a YCS. So I'm like, how long has Konami been doing the third weekend in October YCSs as well? Like I said, Alabama playing Tennessee 80 years in a row on the third weekend in October. There's been at least 11 weekends in a row of a YCS, third weekend in October. Like I said, there's a Pokemon regional happening. I just started following like the Pokemon TCG like the past 2 or 3 years, so I'm not too familiar about their pattern of dropping regionals. But they're having one this weekend. There's the East Coast Throwdown, which is a Mortal Kombat tournament that's happening right now this weekend, and it's going in, and like just so many things are happening right now. So I've just been trying to keep up with everything. Sonic Fox, Ninja Killer, Rewind. These are all top names in the MK in the Mortal Kombat scene, and they're all like top 8. They're all in the top 8 right now. But some of the other things I thought was interesting. That Exodia duel was incredible, but it just goes to show like the diversity of the card pool that we have. And one of the other things I thought was interesting is that Sky Striker Mobilize Engage is at 2 right now. And this is still one of the best like spell like spell cycling engines in the game. And then we're gonna go ahead and slide over. There's a couple of cards in terms of the Exodia deck. A couple cards that we talked about, I talked about because I use them in Matchable. Selene, an extremely powerful card, guys. He went into 3 Selenes and he used it to special summon it. Blue Summoner, Blue Summoner, Blue Dragon Summoner. He used this to summon Blue Dragon Summoner 3 times. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Dragon Warrior or Spellcaster type normal monster from your deck to your hand. He used this 3 times to, I think he might have used it 4 times, but he looped it to search all of the Exodia pieces from his deck to his hand. Absolutely gorgeous. But he used Selene to keep bringing it back, and he used Selene to keep going into Selene. So he used all 3 Selenes. He used this 1 Blue Dragon Summoner, and he used it to search the pieces. But that just goes to show you the power of Selene. Not only can Selene be special summoned multiple times in the same turn, she can activate her effect to special summon a spellcaster monster to one of her zones in defense position in the same turn. It's a soft once per turn. And also her special summon does not negate the effects of the monster. So it's like for Selene to be, I don't know if there's like any movement between the Blue Dragon Summoner right now. I really don't care too much for that. My focus is more on Selene because Selene, it like encourages some other degeneracy with its ability to loop. But you have a mirror wall right here from Gamer's Choice, 206 for 449. This is incredibly priced. Now I think Selene, is it on the list for the 25th rarity anniversary? Was it in the OCG? We're just going to have this tab up until the set drops because we don't know, or until we get the spoilers coming this Tuesday, because we just don't know. Yep, she's in here. So because Selene is in here, prepare for her QCSR. Be looking out for that. Like if that is significantly below the base price of what a QCSR is going to be in the 25th Ready Anniversary Collection, I would advise picking it up. And of course, guys, this is not a financial advising channel. None of this is financial advice. I'm just telling you guys how I look at these TCG markets. And Selene right now seems to be primed. I wouldn't touch this. I just wait 2 weeks if you haven't already got it. Even though $4 is not bad, it's going to get another secret rare, which is more than likely going to be cheaper than this one. And it might even get an ultimate rare or a collector's rare that's like around the same price. So, or the platinum rare might even be cheaper than this. So I just wait because you may have some more value, later on down the line. But absolutely incredible card. Another card. I watched this on somebody like cut the duel, and this is criminally cheap for it being a single print ultra rare out of Pendulum Evolution. Let me just start off by saying that yes, it's summoning. Oh, and this is appreciated to a $78 box. Yes, its summoning conditions are strict. You need 2 level 4 Pendulum Magicians to summon it. So you need harmonizing pretty much to summon it. You use harmonizing, special summon one of the Pendulum Magicians from your deck, and then you can make it. But it's goaded because it can search like almost any spellcaster. What is it? It's not even on the first page. It don't look like it's there we go. You can attach 1 material, ask you 1 dark spellcaster type monster from your deck graveyard, or face up from your action deck. Yeah, so it's 1 dark spellcaster type monster. That's the only caveat. It has to be dark. But I mean, Diabell Star. How about that? You can just add Diabell Star. We come full circle, which was running around rampant this weekend as well. An extremely powerful card. We covered it like the past couple of days. But I was sadly mistaken in terms of like the representation that I thought Diabell Star was actually going to have. It makes perfect sense. The fact that, well, like I said, the base price for a QCSR right now in Age of Overlord is about $280. So the Wanted and Dia Bellstar herself is still on Uber deal mode. You can still get Dia Bellstars for about 2 for 1 right now, and the Wanted is going up. Um, it may depreciate. This SP Little Knight was in so many different decks, all over the place, making all kinds of effects happening. And one of the cards that enables SP Little Knight is IP. So that's another card that I would keep my eye out for. IP was already valued before it got the most recent QCSR and secret rare printing. But now that it's going to be used with to go into SP Little Knight so frequently, I feel like its value can rebound even harder, making it even more of a mainstay because I don't see SP Little Knight being touched. Now, SP Little Knight, I still do believe like the value of it to be inflated because the base price for a secret in here is like $34. So it's like over double. I could see SP Little Knight dropping down to about 64, 65-ish, which is like right around the base price. And people being okay with getting rid of it. But its demand is real. It's everywhere, as well as King Sarcophagus. I do believe that this card is undervalued. There's a duelist that was running, I believe it was like Horus Bystral. And there was just unbelievable synergy with Lubellion being level 8 and like searching branded opening, I think it is, and then having this on the board, and then he used it as a matter of fact with the Jack Atlas cards. Excuse me, but this Fallout is incredible. Just coming back to this like a couple of days later, like you're really looking at wow, Wanted, Secret of Sinful Spoil, Secret Rare, 39 listings as low as 5102. When did what I don't remember this being this expensive. Was I overlooking this card? Was I overlooking this card? Am I tripping? Let's review sales history. 54, load more sales. 50, load more sales. 50, load more sales. Oh no, so I completely overlooked this secret rare. We actually have 2 secret rares that are plus 50 that are well above the base price of what the EBP of a secret rare in the set, what it would cost to pull a secret rare at random, which would be 12 packs, which would be around like $34. Yeah, I completely overlooked the Wanted Secret of Sinful Spoils, the E-Spell card, the original print secret rare. But again, the demand is extremely real. And then particularly for the King Sarcophagus, like I said, another really powerful card. But then you come down here, you got already like TG Limited Removal Quarter Century Secret Rare, 57 listings as low as 23.45, and I think that's like a legit listing under $20. And then MCT Glory of Forest, appreciating even more. I mean, it's around the base price of what a secret rare should be. It's $32.77. TG Glaive Blaster is actually $19, 58 listings, and I just feel like this set is going to continue to get ripped open. And the TG Rocket Salamander, that's rightfully so, it having 24 listings because it's incredible for TG decks, even though its price is only around $25. I can easily see that appreciates to like a $35 card, even though the base price for a QCSR right now is $280. Dia Bellstar is already like depreciating a little bit. The Visa Samsura, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I feel like it could end up being like a $2 card. That's when I'm going to grab my Visa Samsura and create my page of Visa Starfrost, Visa Samsura, Visa's Amritara, and then I have to get the other one, the Manadium. Is that a secret rare? Manadium. Oh, it's an ultra. But can we get QCSRs? We could get Starlight. We could get Starlight Visas, QCSR Samsura, QCSR Amritara, QCSR Manadium Chisuta. So that's pretty cool. And they're not like particularly they're not particularly highly valued. The TG Rocket Salamanders, Secret Rare is incredibly cheap. Like I already talked about, the base price. For TG limited removal, also being a secret rare, being around $1, just so amazing. I feel like King Sarcophagus, the ultra rare, can definitely appreciate in value. I can see it being a $13 card in place of RAS Labyrinth Butler. Labyrinth did not really show that much of a have that much of a showing with the new card. But the Sinful Spoils and the Rescue Ace have been running around extremely rampant. Let's go to Amazing Defenders. We went over this a couple days ago as well. We were looking at some of these Rescue Ace cards. Rescue Ace Turbulence, 26 listings as well as $29.99 market price at $58.48 when the base price of a collector rare in the set is around like $200. It's criminally cheap as well. Rescue Ace Hydrant, you're still getting 2 for 1 in that regard. Those a little bit of purely running around. The base price for an Ultra in this set, I think it's 20, it's 24. I don't think it's in the 30s. 311 times that's 24. It's $24. 25, 26. Let's throw it at 26. Rescue Ace Hydrant is way above that though. It's just about double. Market price $51.30. Base price is 26. It's double. I just grabbed the QCSR, which is half of the base price of what a collector's rare. I mean, not the QCSR, a collector's rare is. There was like a Mekanko Sinful Spoils running around on Ohime, the Manifesto Mekanko, that does not have the collector's rare in the set. Okay, so ultra rare is still under the base price, about $8 under the base price of what a collector's rare should be coming out of this set. So it's still in terms of base price, it's on a deal, but in terms of it being ultra rare, no sir. I'll be looking at grabbing many other cards. We reverse engineer this. Zombie Vampire was running around extremely strong today. We got $10 play sets. Yeah, you can get let it be $12. $12 unless you can find somebody. 15. Nah, it's 12. You're looking at a $12 play set, getting each individually from a different seller. You could probably cut the shipping out and turn the shipping into cards by buying one from each of these sellers and then getting up to $5 in your card on each of them. Then it'll be $15, but you'll be getting like other cards along with them. What's your place at? This card could appreciate in value a little bit more considering the demand a bit. Let's go back to the prismatic. This is $1. How many? 200, 300, a 500 mirror wall combination at $1. Original print definitely has the potential to go up. This had hit 3 while the original print had hit 9. Something like that. What else was going on? Let's go back into the Mega Pack. Let's reverse engineer this. Like I said, that Baishalu Bellion Horus deck looked really, really strong with the usage of SP Knight and then like how the branded regained, I think it is. Super rare. And then they gave it a rare in the 2023. Why would they do that? Why would they give it a rare? If a lighter dark monster is banished, you can target one of those monsters, place that monster on the bottom of the deck, and if you do, draw 1 card. And that's on either player's turn, so like you're drawing a card every turn. If this is up, you got Blazing Cartesia, the Virtuous, in the lure window. Once per turn, if your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you can target one Baisha monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Wow. So going first, that's incredibly strong. It doesn't negate the effect, so you're probably going to proc the effect when you special summon it. If you're doing a deck that's like based around that, or has it like as a significant part of the engine. Maestro is strong. That would make sense why Bistro is legitimately holding up the 2023 Mega 10. Like you have Jules Worm with the top slot, and then you have Lubellion with the third slot, and then you have Serenir with the sixth slot. Like they're completely holding it up. Fenrir was still used quite heavily. And there was a lot of tier running around, but it was just getting spanked by sinful spoils. Like I feel like people are going to start to pivot away from tier, or they're going to try to start teching. One of the things I think is going to start being teched are back row cards, because it's also interesting that Unchained uses back row in their top deck, and Rescue Ace uses back row in their top deck. Like I say, how Konami has constructed the format to focusing on themes that use the back row as the best decks, which has created a format of extreme back and forth, of extremely high skill cap, and some extremely entertaining duels on stream. But that's, come on, Konami. I talked about all these streams: the Pokemon stream, the Mortal Kombat 1 stream. We had like college football streams yesterday, which are illegal as hell on YouTube, but they had those. But they all had the comments going, the live chat going. And Konami, you're gonna take away the live chat in the comments? Why would you do that? You need to have feedback. You need to know what people are thinking. That's how can you get better if you can't take constructive criticism? Which I think is just crazy. But definitely interested to see how this tournament ends out. The Bistro cards, Lubellion is still, he's still that $30 price tag for a secret is tough, man. It's tough. We're going to reverse engineer this. Look at the original print. What's the original print going for? 1545 for the original. 45 for the original. Man, he is strong. He is strong. I mean, there is no reprint for him on the horizon. He's definitely up for another reprint. They're going to try to use him to sell some type of set. I can't really think of off the top of my head. I'm like, are they going to give us 2 Battles of Legend sets next year? Or are they going to give us the Battles of Legend, like Chapter 1, and give us another new Battles of Legend? Because like that's the only other place I could see him coming in next would be another Battles of Legend. But just looking at it, it's like that's so tough because, like I said, what was used in that duelist deck, they also used like some of the cards from the new structure deck, the Crimson King, and they used the Horus cards. Dang, some people came in and they snagged those $40 ones. I told that was smooth. That was these $40 ones that was snagged. I was coming back myself thinking about grabbing one, but it was too late now. I gotta be quicker than that. Because that's a heck of a deal. Getting 8 of these for $45, they MSRP for 12.90 half. That's, as Perfect Sale would say, incredible. 60 is not bad, but it's not 45. I still got my eye on that Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1, but I had to go back and grab some IPs because I don't own that card. And like I said, because it's a catalyst for SP, people are going to start to flock to all copies of IP. And that's exactly why, probably when we were looking at it the other day and we seen Monstrous Revenge, IP take over the top slot in this set, it's because of the flock to that enabler. But then, like I said, speaking of engines, you got Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage. The only extra rarity, Sky Striker. I want to look at all the cards. Like I would stock up on my Scott for this to be at 2 and be as good as it is. The QCSRs and the original print secrets are a heck of value right now. The widow anchors are still, and look at the widow anchors and the afterburners. Prismatic Secret Rare, Ace Ray, but then you got Ultimate. Um, what? What? Okay, that was damaged. Lightly played to starting at 20, near mints. Where is max condition? 24, 24, 25. So we're looking at $75 play set. So that's about right. I mean, it's still cheap, but it's about right. Look at that though. You got Ray, Hayate, Kagori, Shizuku, Kaina, all in OT. It really don't make no sense to get. I mean, the only other rarity you could really do would be Prismatic Secret Rare, where you have Shizuku, you got Hayate, you got Kagori, you got Ray. But you don't have. Yeah, the spell cards are all in regular secret rare. Let's see what we got. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, so you cannot control any monsters in your main monster zone to proc this. If you control no monster, you target one effect monster on the field to get that face of monster effect. So yeah, that makes it really awkward on like the you're gonna have to. This is not like gonna. This really shouldn't be the when you're using this as a sub engine. This shouldn't be what you should open with. You should open with the other spell focused sub engine or the other spell focused engine. So you got spell cards in the grave, and then you can really take advantage of engage. Does Hornet drones? Yeah, kind of prismatic secret rare. Hornet drones. You control no monsters. Okay, so it just increases attack and defense. Thesis. So I thought I brought up like engage. But yeah, that just goes to show you the diversity of the format, guys. Like sub engines is powerful. Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage are not being used. Water and Enchantress are not being used. I think there may have been some representation for Runic going into day 2. Labyrinth was there, very small percentage. Vanadium had a bit of a showing. I wanted to look at a couple other things real quick. So the Streets of Battle City box now is down to 25. It's trending downwards, guys. It's starting to trend downwards. Gonna wait and see. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the prices to fall on this one. Everything can't be money on offset. Like, let's go to the 10. Dark Magician still holding 850 steady. Stardust down to 11 steady. A stack still available for a lot of these cards. Get your stacks now, guys. At extremely cheap prices. And then let's go ahead and slide over. We got Duelist Nexus. Not too much movement in here. Things are slightly trending downwards. Yeah, $25 QCSRs. Base price, Dual Nexus booster box is still about 50. Base price 200. So still some Uber deal mode QCSRs. There was what was the set? Oh no, it was the Charmers. The Charmers are also like some cards that are going to be used prevalently. Uh, because I believe SP Little Knight is dark attribute, so you can steal it with dark, and it doesn't. The effect is not negated, so it you can steal it with dark. It's a link to. You can still use this effect to banish. I mean, it's just really busted. What I thought was interesting though is that dark, his Starlight rare. Well, shoot, Asa's is the cheapest out of Ignition Assault. I want to actually go down the rabbit hole now. When you got a Spirit Charmer structure decks here, displays 5584. That's nice. I really like that. But you have Dark, who was like the probably the best in terms of utility, like the second cheapest at $200, when he could easily be like by demand costing more than all of the other ones. But the waifu tax is holding them up. Lina is actually they're all way down. Win is $100 down. Areas $130 down. Lina is $200 down. The waifu's tax is still holding them up. But the waifu tax ain't got nothing on Asa. Asa's the glasses got her down to 52 listings as well as 9209, market price 151.56. Dark, 36 listings as well as 195.99, market price 213.87, and then Hida 28 listings as well as 245, market price 270. Lina, the light charmer, 41 listings as well as 373, market price 576. Area 22 listings as well as 499, market price 631. And then Win 25 listings as well as 848, market price 942. So Dark is on Uber deal mode, especially you go back, you look at the base price of what a Starlight Rare is coming out of Battle of Chaos, and it's about $1,500. I think he's like the most expensive Starlight Rare in the set at 200. With heavy hitters like Blue Eyes, Jet Dragon, and Illusion of Chaos, and the Dark Magicians. But this structure is nice, and that's legit pricing right there too. 55.84. Winning collectibles, trying to let those go. You're trying to come up off those. That's nice though. I like that. What about the ice barrier? 70. It's not bad. That's not 70. That's not bad. These are some that I missed when I started like collecting these. And then the last one, going look at Trap Tricks. 88, 89.94. 89.94. That's a lot. You're getting 2-for-1s on that one in a lot of cases. But of course, guys, we can't be out here all day. Hopefully, I provided some value with this live stream market watch. Like Hackerite, send me your energy so we can get that space gate charged up for a part 2. And with that, we're gonna be getting up out of here. Nimbus, are we in there? Are we in there? Yeah, we in there.